Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Great, set. Get it. No touch.
Trying again following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Zach Bond with the tackle. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Great, set. Tiger Swamp. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will take possession.
Let's get it. No touch.
Love this. Tight end getting a run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get into space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their... Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
63. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Go Silver, ready? 73. No touch.
On first down, Hurts. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Down the left sideline he goes. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. Behind the sticks on 3rd and 13.
Great. Set. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, 73. Hey. No touch.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw. Goddard makes the catch. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And he's brought down for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That pass caught by Dotson. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Hurts to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. That one hits for 30. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This one finds Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Eagle. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Alpha.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it sets up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Intercepted by Nolan Smith. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, set. No touch.
Here's Saquon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Set.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
No touch.
They go with Barkley here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
No touch.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Great, set. No touch.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Down the sideline, past the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's got room to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Derrick Henry. He's inside the 40. Derrick Henry. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down. Odafe Oweh bursting it and recording the sack. 3rd and long. Man in motion is Brown. and long for Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. Delta.
Here's Barkley. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Man in motion is Brown.
Hey, Silver. Delta.
On third down, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not...
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Delta. Set. Delta.
A run up the middle with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Delta. Set. Delta.
Now it's Hurts. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
Delta. Set.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8. That's a 40-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Another Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 8.
Yo.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
you know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles back within 7. It's 24-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Into the secondary at the 45. Derrick Henry. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Great, set. Delta.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That is caught downfield by Campbell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back.
Okay, it's me and my